Now that it's spooky season, these are the types of Halloween costumes. First off, we got the 304 costume. Now, a lot of girls use Halloween as an excuse to show off their assets. And most of the time, it be the girls you least expect that be wearing the craziest outfits. Like, go to any college Halloween party and it be the quiet girl in your math class that be wearing the most revealing outfit in the entire function. Another thing about these girls is that they're 100% getting raw dogged that night. And because of them, Plan B sales are gonna be at a record high on November 1st. Honestly, a lot of people want to hate on these girls that be wearing wild outfits on Halloween, but I'm not one of those people. Just honestly, if I'm getting lit at a Halloween party, I don't want to see a girl with a bed sheet over her face looking like Casper the Ghost, okay? Listen, on Halloween, if you want to have a jolly, innocent time, I 100% support your choice to do that, but we are not the same. I am too reckless. And also, if you're a girl on Halloween and you want to dress up like your dad didn't give you enough attention growing up, I 100% support your choice to do that. Next up, we got the nerd costume. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You'll see these guys wearing crazy costumes of anime characters or characters from comic books no one's ever read. Honestly, while my first instinct is to make fun of someone putting that much effort into a Halloween costume, I honestly just gotta respect the dedication. Like, I don't even want to know how much time went into the makeup, costume design, physique, everything going into this costume. It must have taken weeks to put this together, and I just respect the amount of work that went into it. Now, usually I don't see these people at regular Halloween parties because most of these nerdy type kids kind of stick together. So kids with nerd Halloween costumes usually throw parties with only them where they play Dungeons and Dragons, and they're free to make anime mannerisms with each other without getting weird looks from other people. To all the nerds out there, love you guys, keep doing your thing, and if you want to spend 20 hours working on a Goku costume, I fully support you, bro. And that leads me to the next type of Halloween costume, which is the offensive Halloween costume. Now, back in the day, there used to be some wild Halloween costumes, especially ones centering around blackface. Now, I don't know what it was about Halloween and white people in the 1900s, but man, did they love blackface. But these days, people are more racially sensitive, so they won't do crazy stuff like that, but you'll still see some pretty crazy offensive costumes from time to time. Like, I don't know if you remember, but there was that really popular show about Jeffrey Dahmer a couple years ago, and there was hella dudes dressing up as this man on Halloween. Like, this dude was a real life cannibal and ate people, and dudes were like, yup, I'm gonna dress up as him. Honestly, there was a lot of hoopla and people were getting outraged by these guys, but me, honestly, maybe I'm kind of messed up, but I just find it kind of hilarious. Like, I'm not gonna lie, one of my goals on Halloween is to dress up as OJ Simpson, and honestly, I think OJ Simpson has reached such a meme status that people of my generation, like Gen Z, won't even get mad and they won't even be that offended by the costume. But the thing is, there's two directions I can go with the OJ Simpson costume, right? I could go OJ Simpson, the football player. In this iteration, I just put on like an OJ Simpson uniform with like big shoulder pads and like tights or whatever, and just pull up to a party like, what's up? The juice is in the building. Or I could do on trial OJ Simpson, which would be more offensive, but I don't know. I just put on a suit and a glove that's a little too small. You know what I'm saying? Let me know in the comments. Do you want to see me dress up as OJ Simpson for Halloween? I think we should bring back costumes that have a little bit of edge to them. Obviously not ones that like mock an entire group of people, but costumes where old white people do a double take when they look at you should be the new trend. Next up, we got couples costumes. Now, as you can probably guess, couples love dressing up with matching costumes. You'll see Mario and Princess Peach, Popeye and his girl, Lightning and Thunder, Mike Wazowski and the Tentacle Girl. Bro, if you dress up as Mike Wazowski for Halloween, please send that to me on IG. That's hilarious. Couples costumes I honestly think are pretty fire. When I see a couple that really looks like they put in some thought in their costume, I honestly find that pretty impressive, and that's kind of a mark of a strong couple. Like, if you just think about it psychologically, if a couple is really into each other and they dress up with complementing costumes, they probably just got a sauce relationship, to be honest. That's like some San Antonio Spurs chemistry right there. I don't know if this counts as a couple's costume, but a goal of mine is to dress up as Hugh Hefner for Halloween and just have like 5 white girls with me being my Playboy bunnies. Like, that's just mega sauce. Like, you can roast me in the comments if you want, but if I pull up to a party with a bathrobe on and like 5 snow bunnies with me, I don't care who you are, you're gonna be impressed, bro. So to all the white women watching this, my DMs are open. But for real though, couples costumes are probably my favorite type of costume. Because there's so many famous couples in history or media, there's so many ideas you can do that are just hilarious. Like if you watch basketball, I don't know if you remember, a couple years ago, Jamal Murray accidentally posted an Instagram video of him getting some sloppy from his girlfriend. And this just completely shut down basketball social media, especially since Jamal Murray was going off in the playoffs. And I don't know if you remember, but this dude dressed up as Jamal Murray and he had his girl match his outfit by wearing a Kentucky volleyball outfit. And if you didn't know, Jamal Murray's girlfriend played volleyball at Kentucky. So I mean, this was just genius to me. Like this dude got a lot of heat on social media for whatever reason. Everyone gets domed, bro. Like stop being so stuck up. I just think it's hilarious, and honestly, we shouldn't be criticizing anyone in this situation. Then of course we had the dude who dressed up as an ATM machine where he had his wife and kids be money and they're just extracting money from him. That one's a little more crazy to me. Then we got Team Rocket, which is, I don't know, maybe kind of weird. Isn't that dude gay or something? Then we got two chess pieces, which you straight up look like 2022 Kanye, bro. Like, what are you doing? Okay, this one wins, bro. I'd hit that, bro. Just genius. I hope now you see why I love couples costumes so much, and I hope that if you're in a couple this year, you guys kill it on Halloween. Next up, we got the lazy Halloween costume. Now, these are for people that A, don't care about Halloween and their friends drag them along to the party, or B, want to seem like they're too cool for Halloween, but still desperately want everyone's approval. I remember Jim from The Office was a master of lazy Halloween costumes. Like, you remember when he dressed up as Dave and just had like a name tag that wrote out Dave on it? There's a fine line between lazy Halloween costumes and clever Halloween costumes. Like, I love this one of this girl that said nudist on strike. I remember a dude last year straight up wore basketball shorts and a baggy t-shirt and pulled up to a party, and I'm like, what are you supposed to be, bro? And he was like, oh, I'm just a dad. Oh, really? You're a dad for Halloween? Or did you just roll out of bed and pull up to the party with what you were wearing? At least say you're like Adam Sandler or something. Put some creativity in it. But nah, he's just a dad. Honestly, personally, I would consider sports uniforms to be a lazy costume. Like, if you just throw on a LeBron James jersey and say you're LeBron for Halloween, bro, like, first off, stop the glazing, all right? That's too much glaze on the donut. And second off, simply putting on a jersey does not constitute as a costume. Next up, we got the sacrilegious costume. Now, this probably should go into the offensive costume category, but I think this has honestly become such a big subgenre of costumes that it deserves its own category. Like, bro, the amount of times I see women dress up as sexy nuns is hilarious. All these nuns are losing their virginity on Halloween. Like, this is crazy. And the problem for me is I find it very attractive when women dress up as sexy nuns. You'll straight up see girls dress up as angels or even the devil with their ass out. Then you got Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly acting crazy as usual. Honestly, I love Halloween, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's not considered a holiday, but it has such a rich tradition and history that it's become a part of the year that I really look forward to. Like, I love the spooky aesthetic. It coincides with the change from summer to fall. I have so many great memories of trick-or-treating with my friends when I was a kid, and there's just something so magical about it. So I hope you guys have a safe Halloween. Enjoy it. Hopefully don't get anyone pregnant. Get a plan B, wear protection, whatever. Follow me on Instagram. I'm posting there once we hit 10,000 subscribers, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.